Hello world, Prince here, and welcome to my channel, Gentlemen and Scholars, where we discuss literature, style, personal development, and so much more. All right, so for today's topic, we're going to be going over law number 3 in Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power, which is to conceal your intentions. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So principle number 1 is to control your tongue. This is so important. Having the ability to not blurt out any and every thought that comes to mind demonstrates emotional self-control and value to onlookers. People who lack this ability are typically not respected and often don't get too far in life. Please note that people often do things to elicit emotional reactions, which are perfect opportunities to practice emotional discipline. Principle number 2 is to use objects of desire to throw people off your true intentions. This can be seen in any YouTube ad with guys showing off their cars and homes before explaining their value proposition. At this point, it is very blatant what they're doing, but time and time again, this has proven to be an effective method to lure people in. Principle number 3 is to use false sincerity. Often secretly envious people will go out of their way to learn your plans in an effort to block your success or achieve your goal for themselves. False sincerity is a tactic to throw these people off your trail by explaining false intentions that leaves them in a wild goose chase. People like this are all around you and are often the closest ones to you. So definitely be cognizant of what you are sharing and who you are sharing it with. Principle number 4 is the bland facial expression. This is an excellent tactic that I often employ to hide my true thoughts. When you think about it, it's quite simple. Facial expressions are just clues that communicates a person's thoughts or emotional state. Take this away and people can't tell what you're thinking. The thought of not knowing what a person is thinking is scary to most people. It's perfect for seduction, negotiation, and intimidation. Principle 5 is to appear to belong to a group. Doing this will automatically cause onlookers to make deductions based upon the group's behavior, but not necessarily your character. To illustrate this point, Robert Greene used the story of Marquise de Sèvres and Nanon de Leclos. The Marquise was enamored with a beautiful young countess, but could not figure out how to properly court her. Nanon de Leclos, the seductress, then devised a plan to draw the countess in, playing off her envy and his air of mystery. The Marquise was seen around town with beautiful women and stopped aggressively pursuing the young countess. He was making great progress until he blurted out that he loved her. And just like that, the spell was broken. Another real life example to reinforce this point is one situation that took place while I was in college. I had confided in a friend about a girl that I was talking to. At this point, I was dating multiple women. So I was beginning to get a sense that I was not moving things along quickly enough for her. The next thing that I knew, she's coming back and telling me that she went on a Tinder date with my close friend. This was the beginning of the end for me and revealed to me that this particular friend harbored a certain level of envy. And he never did actually own up to seeing her. And I never brought it up. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. If you have any questions for me, definitely feel free to give a shout. Like, definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell. That is very important. And if I left anything out that you thought would be worth noting, definitely let me know down in the comment sections below. And I'll also link this book and some great books that I think will be super impactful for you on your self-help journey. Till next time, gentlemen and scholars.